what does the Big Ten's decision to play only football games against conference foes mean for Rutgers wrestling? Are we looking at I touched base on this a little bit. I'll get on a conference call with all the coaches Monday, all the head wrestling coaches in the Big Ten, and we're going to try to come up with what our plan looks like, which will probably be all Big Ten, but not just dual meets, right? There'll be, we've talked about this in April a little bit with the coaches, maybe tournaments, maybe an open tournament, let's say, for example, at Michigan State. They already have one, but now it's just Big Ten. And I don't know. For us, that kind of does it defeat the purpose, right? You got to travel now. Now you got to get on a plane for the most part. So what does that look like? Is it just in the area? But I know testing-wise, the Big Ten will probably maybe have a leg up on a lot of universities. So that seems like, I guess they don't want to spread it, so keep it within one conference. So yeah, that would be pretty hard, right? Wrestling an only Big Ten schedule, that's going to be pretty hard.
For the Midwest Big Ten schools, it's a little easier, but for us, it kind of would go like opposite of the purpose of like trying to stay close to home. I think they would have to be more like, well, this is your region of the competition that you're going to stay in, where you could drive a bus to, like probably like Penn State up all the way down PA, maybe Maryland, a little circle around New York City, or the school Sacred Heart in Connecticut, things like that. That would make most sense to me, and almost not get rid of conferences, but like if that was the case, like kind of make everyone's schedule based on places they could drive to. And then at the end of the year, you have the national tournament, where that's what kind of happens anyway. You wrestle for the kid from App State or Arizona State in the first round of nationals when you haven't seen him all year, or you don't even know who he is. And I mean, that's kind of the system anyway, but you go within your conferences. And
this is a pretty cool idea too, because we talked about this with coaches. And again, I don't know if this is the way it's going to go, but so you go to Penn State and maybe you wrestle 4 duels, right? You use Saturday and Sunday to wrestle, Indiana, Purdue, Michigan State, all at Penn State. And they bring teams there, and maybe they can control it that way. Those are all the things we're going to talk about Monday. So I'll have all those. I don't know if I'll have answers, but we'll have a really good idea where we're going.
Yeah.
I'm starting to really believe there's going to be a wrestling season. Maybe that's just me being the ultimate optimist. I do. I believe there's going to be a wrestling season. I believe January 1 would be the start date. But again, I don't know for sure. And I can tell you this, we're probably not wrestling in November and December.